All right, there we go. Hello everybody. Streaming for no particular reason, other than the fact that I'm about to hit 33 years old. 32. How the fuck old am I? Jesus. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, got about 20 minutes. I figured, fuck it. I'm gonna get some work done, get some stuff out of the way. One of my students who ended up going to college, play tested my game and identified a couple of issues, specifically with the tutorial section. So I am going to just idly work on this stuff, and I suppose I cannot listen to any of this crap. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's just switch to this. All right. So I'll just launch some of my music. Stream. No. None of this old crap. I thought I saved the playlist with this music removed already. It's too old. Ah, dang it. Now I gotta do the whole thing again. Alright. Perfect. Alright. As a matter of fact, here's the problem. I got music in the game, so it's gonna be too much. Alrighty. Just working with some tutorial stones. Okay, B, so we can skip the intro. Flag is covering this thing up. Just have to do this. Also, I think we need a prompt above this thing. It would be a key prompt tutorial. But we're going to replace the prompt with something else. Different icon. Okay, interact. Ooh, easy. Interact, then we do cube. Even though it's not an input, we're just gonna make use of it. Okay. And then it's the same for both. Nice. Cool. Can we do something about this? Make it live reload. Like that. Perfect. Oh yeah. I tried to negate input events when the level enters tutorials. Cool. Okay. Uh-huh. Got it. So setting the type doesn't get updated. Cool. Maybe we'll also do on the set. Make a setter that sets the value. Doesn't like that. Texture. Ah, right. Makes sense. It's because we need to load the data. Array to a string. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go to the pedestal. There we go. Maybe we can scale this down. Okay, and then when we deposit this thing... Oh yeah, I ended up negating all of this stuff and just making the cube appear at the destination. It just feels a lot snappier this way. Oh. Okay, did not like that. Node not found key. Okay, so this probably doesn't work unless it's in the game and it's done in the ready function. Okay. Is editor hint. So only do that within the editor. Nice. Okay, now all of them are showing the same thing though. interact. Ah, right, because I told it to use this. Dang it. Type. No, wait. What? It's set to interact by default, right? No, because I set it to cube. There we go. And then the one in the cube pedestal is supposed to set to cube. There we go. Is that to do it? Maybe instead of need parts, maybe we need to say need loot. Nice. So damn loud. I should have a full screen mode here. Let's see. Usually full screen is handled with Alt-Enter. Just do it like this. We'll have two systems. Whoops. Let's not be breaking that. Alt. Enter. Full screen. Let's do F11. Okay. And I think we need to get window. Because we need to work with our window, not the generic window class. Mode is lowercase. Interesting how there's a constant for that. Beautiful. Okay, now, second way is holding Alt-Enter. And then we'll just, guess we'll do this, make a function. Hey! Look at that, the first fucker to congratulate me in chat is my own brother. Look at that. Go subscribe to his channel. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's hope I get shit done this year. Holy crap. Alright. Okay, let's see if this works. Well, the full screen doesn't work. That's weird. It's kind of the one thing I was supposed to work. Input is actually just press full screen, toggle full screen. What does that do? If the mode is full screen, go to windowed. Otherwise, go to full screen. Oh. This is the master node. It should be working automatically. Yes. Unless the process function was not correctly written. It is correctly written. I see there's something there. Embedded window only supports windowed mode. What are you talking about? Oh, right. It's because the game is running. Sounds good, man. See you tomorrow. Okay. Embedded game size is based on project settings. Embedded game size, can we not do that? Embed game on next play. Yeah, don't want to do that. We just want to have a standalone game. There we go. Nice. I just realized that OBS is probably streaming. Oh. Yeah, okay. This has been very shitty. OBS has been streaming like a corner of the screen. Nobody told me. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, F10, F11. Nice. I still see that number popping up in the top left corner. The whole thing where the items get stuck is not supposed to be happening either, because we discovered that when the user is buying stuff, it ends up they end up spending money or spending whatever and picking something up at the same time, because the item is supposed to be spewed to the side, but it gets spewed in front. That's not good. Just need to give it plenty of space. Nice. Is it F11 or F10 for full screen? Nice. So there's something here that I keep interacting with, but I don't know what it is. Hmm. There's no collision shape there. That's an area node. This would not block the player. Is it in the tiles by accident? We don't have any physics layers here, so how could it be? Hmm. Okay, we're gonna have to do something here. Gonna make a script that collects all of the collisions and tells us what is inside. I'm gonna save this as a scene because I might need to use it later. Save. There we go. Probably gonna do it on the timer though. Don't need it every single cycle. Sultan, good morning. It's I don't know if it's really morning. Who really thinks that 12 is morning? Okay, let's see what this thing says. I can also usually tell who prefers to follow what kind of project by paying attention to the general attendance. As soon as I start working on Dreadtail, you fuckers flock this thing like fly on shit. As soon as I start working on one of my smaller 2D projects, it's fucking tumbleweeds and crickets here. Yeah, that's why you diversify the projects. Okay, where's that tutorial? There's the tutorial. I don't need the clock tower. So here's the curious thing. I don't need the clock tower. However, the clock itself might still be useful. Place it like right here. When's Dreadtail stream? Dreadtail stream is when I identify what else I need to work on. And right now all I'm working is the script, which isn't much to show for. How's your slave camp, aka workplace? Technically, I didn't have to do this whole thing. Okay. PL num1. Can I get rid of that? It's like a print command. Okay, that's one. What else? This. I'm gonna go X this time. Interesting. So for some reason, this player has no problems going here. Minions are slowly accepting their fate. Oh god, did you get your children working in the mines? Get in there, son. You gotta scrape off the dough before the machine starts. Oh, there it is. So it's, why is it different for different players? What do we get? Character body, player, earn, static body 2D of some kind. Gate, which technically shouldn't be the case because we disabled it. Earn, static body. I really need to give these things names. Static body, earn. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is platform border. Just gonna make sure. I think all of them. Oh. This one down here. Okay. Just gonna go straight for this guy. This is really weird. Different players end up with different locations for that awkward shape. Hmm. Go. Tutorial totem. Earn. Platform border. Earn. Gate. I mean, it might be the gate. Catching up later. Sounds good, man. Appreciate the popping by. Appreciate it. Love the direction this game looks. Well, thanks. There's still 2 more static bodies here. But I don't know what the heck they are. Maybe we can pause. Interesting. Where's that area node? This is like missing half the nodes. There we go. Proximity detection. Okay, that's irrelevant. We don't get stack frames. Oh, that's not even the right node. This one. Which still, we don't get any variables. Okay. I might have to make these global variables. Okay, by storing them in variables, we should get a list that we can inspect. Pause. Okay, bodies. Okay, so these are all the bodies colliding with the player. That's a lot. Can we narrow this down? Okay, yeah. So it's just a little bit larger than the player's collision shape. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. Okay, platform border and player. And it's whatever's called just platform border, no numbers. Yeah? Interesting. So which one is it? Oh, I know which one it is. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. If the player goes down the path that levitates upwards and the other players do not exist, their paths do not levitate upwards, but they're still there and they can still collide. That's what happened. Right, so these ones, these collision shapes. Got it. Okay. Well, we have to disable them then. Here we do continue, except we're gonna have to do something here anyways. So we're gonna do a 4 tile. Okay. Which has a child of 0 and the child of 0, except for the first tile. Okay, so we'll do this. If tile get child count is more than 0, which means there are children, there is a collision static body there, then tile get, I guess we can probably just destroy it. That would be the easiest way to do it. Get child 0, queue free. Just get rid of it entirely. And the reason why we couldn't see it is because we mark the tile to be invisible when other players don't join, because we don't want to be seeing them. But invisible collision still collides. Okay. It didn't crash. Nice. If I'm gonna do achievements, I'll do an achievement where you have to break every single pot. But the only way for you to break that pot is if you get the stick gun that shoots imaginary bullets. Oh no, that's not supposed to happen. Dang it. It's not supposed to snap back after the fact. Okay. Okay, so at least we're doing it here. Might be able to handle it from this area. All players in zone. Pedestals installed. Right there. If the amount of installed pedestals is the same as the size of players, then we're gonna return. So don't do any of this stuff. Except this is not declared. Alright. Fair enough. I'm gonna make that a global variable then. So we can take advantage of it from other places. Okay, that seems to be working now. still does it. What the hell? Oh, right. That's because the number of pedestals installed is now larger than the amount of players, so this doesn't work. Okay, you know what? Let's make just a dumb variable for detecting if the second zone has passed. Okay, as soon as this becomes true, right here, this becomes true. We're going to return out of this function. And there we go. Well, we absolutely do not have to do this. I'm just testing something. Okay, nice. I gotta say, adding the little details like these grass pieces really does help. I think I need to see about adding more very similarly colored, passively colored elements. Color coding this stuff would be a good idea. Let's see. color. Okay. So color equals red / color. Okay. So this is going to be on the first one. So there's a hole in that tile. Okay. BB code. Nice. Hello. I think I know why. Interesting. Let's see if we can increase maximum polyphony. Although, why is it becoming a problem now, though? Huh. Oh, jeez. Son of a gun. Okay, it's the BB code text. Damn it. It's... okay. The BB code text. There's more text because it's BB code text, but the visible text property does not know about it. Visible character behavior. Starting from left to right. Trimmed text is not processed at all. It's not accounted for the breaking and size calculations. Trims the text before shaping, increasing label visible characters, or usually identical typing the text. Okay. Visible character behavior. Set the clipping behavior. Text server. Default is 0 already. Visible characters after shaping. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do something here. Maybe this is a one-time thing we have to set up. Not declared in the current scope. Text server. Maybe. I don't know if this is going to work at all. If it does, we're in luck. Hmm. Could have a string like. Strip BB code from 2022. Is it a string? Parse BB code. Clears the tag stack and inserts new content. And we got BB code string here. Append text. Parses BB code and adds tags to the tag stack. Well, interesting. I feel like we might be able to use this, but let's see. Hmm. Maybe we might still be able to pull something off. But instead of checking for... instead of checking if the length of the string has changed, maybe... It is relying on the visible characters. Interesting. Let me see if visible characters actually increases by itself. If it like maintains the number. There we go. Just woke up. What do you mean it just woke up? It's 1 in the morning. Oh. Okay, well that crashed. I need to get rid of the print command for the overlapping bodies. Just gonna return. Wake up at 4:30. Gotcha. Sounds like I'm not the only one with a messed up sleep schedule. Okay, so to me it looks like it does actually go one character at a time. And it doesn't skip anything. Hmm. Antoine getting his comments hidden by the auto chat for language. You know, once you start adding sound and music, that's when I feel like that's when the atmosphere of the game starts coming together. Okay, so it does rise up. It does rise up exactly as we expect it to be. Work around using a regex. There's a strip BB code here. We might be able to make use of this. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. We're not going to get the length of the text. We're going to get the length of the stripped text. So it omits all of the elements. And if it is less, as long as it is not a space, then we just let it do this thing. Okay. Oh. It worked, but it also broke. What the hell happened? Does it not like work past the 2? Unless... No. Maybe we're going to keep this here. This... I believe this has to continue going based on the length of the timer. However, this right here quite possibly should be limited only to stripped text. Maybe. At this point, I don't know. Just gonna throw at the wall, see what sticks. I don't think it's gonna be accurate. I think the amount of BP code that is removed is equivalent to the amount of text left in the label. Interesting. I mean, either we get rid of color coding, or we have to do something. I could potentially fake it. So we take the text, we make a copy of the stripped text, and then when the timer runs out, we simply run a function that checks the stripped text. It might work, it might not work. Wait, this is not what we have here. Ah, you know what? I think I know why. It's because we need to make this be the stripped text as well, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Dang it. It's weird. It seems like it works for the first two lines, not the third one, which is likely nothing to do with line number and probably has everything to do with character count. Which means this might not be necessary. Let's see. Actually, hold on a sec. Yeah. Let me double check this. Oh. That's not what I needed at all. You see, it has removed the actual contents. That's why it's not working. So it had removed the word, this. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Because I used the square brackets to put my key prompts into the square brackets. But that means it is going to get removed. Because it thinks it's a BB code tag. Right. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay. Yes, we're gonna try this. And after that, I'm gonna see if I can escape the characters. Change it on this one. Bam, look at that. Okay, so Now, can I use escaped characters? Like that. If not, we're just gonna have to make sure we don't use square brackets. Okay, dang it, it's not that one. It's the first one. Nope. Cool. I'm sure if I figure out the regular expression, I'd be able to make a regular expression ignore specifically the square brackets that are before and forward slash. But I don't know how to work with regular expressions, so we're just gonna have to settle for this. But it works. We have the ability to color code this stuff now. I'm just gonna copy paste this tutorial 4 times, double check, and then we'll call it a day. Cool, let's wrap it up here. I want to make the cube and the statue glow when we insert the component. And when the player spawns in, I want little particle streaks to fly upwards. But we'll have to do that next time. Cool. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate the company.